Hi everyone, day 8 out of 30. The first week is already done. And today is a new moon in Cancer, I think. So a lot of emotionality, a lot of emotion. And right on schedule, I spent my day, until now crying. Just a lot of pain and regret about the fact that those sweet times when the girls were still at home and little, and the holidays around those times, that they're over. And what's surprising is that I'm really okay with the way my family has grown, or evolved, I should say. I feel like I've made peace with these kind of points of sadness and nostalgia. And overall, I love being the two of us again, me and my husband. I love having grown children. I love seeing them when we do. And I also love having the freedom to do other things. So, I really feel like what I was connecting to today was almost more than just mine. I almost felt like I was accessing collective levels of that emotion, and maybe that of my mother's as well, and perhaps other women as well, as all of us are connecting to the fact that, time goes on, and during these holidays they really serve as milestones to see how much everyone has grown, how much everyone has changed, and how life has changed as well. But what is particularly interesting is because I'm so trained with going beyond the story that my mind is creating to describe my feelings, it was interesting to see what it was exactly that was happening, or that was causing the distress, the pain. And I realized that I was attaching to some idea that I think I was reacting to the difference of what the holidays felt like before, when I was a younger mom and having my cute little girls with their, dress up dresses and the bows and the velvet shoes and all, like that life, and where I find myself today. But again, the rational me, or the today me, the larger container me, what I just expressed, I'm not really suffering on the daily basis. So again, what was it really that was creating this discomfort, and what would make that discomfort go away or ease it? So the idea is to do something about it, to the first thought was like, oh my god, that's it, like from now on we're doing all the holidays together again and everything. And then I had a talk with my husband, and he was like, well, we're not going to force them, we're not going to make it because this is how we started doing what we're doing now, is we decided we're not going to do what our parents did to us. We're not going to force anyone. Whoever wants to come, they're always welcome, and we love having them, but we're not forcing anyone. Anyway, through my conversation with my husband, through having a huge, delicious, extremely cathartic cry, like literally for hours and hours, through connecting to my mom, through sending a big, big message on our family chat about how much I love my daughters, through journaling and journaling and journaling and journaling in my diary about all this, and reading some stuff that I found from my mentors, and moving and doing, like making lunch and like kind of moving my body by doing the mundane and kind of finding the sacred in that. I realized that I was calming, like my body was calming, and then suddenly, since I wasn't anymore in that need to fix my feelings, there is now spaciousness about, okay, I don't have to fix it. I don't have to regret anything in the past. But looking forward, how do I want to feel? How do I want to experience? What will that require from me? What kind of effort do I want to make going forward that I haven't been wanting to make in the last several years? Things like that. And then also the realization that came from it is that after a few years of cocooning and really just needing my space from people, I'm realizing that being with others becomes important again. And so, again, just understanding, okay, I want more of the physical presence in the community, and I want, again, holidays at home and things like that. So it's, what I want to say with that is that whatever we're experiencing, first of all, it's not always just ours. We're tapping into like collective energies. That's one thing. And second is, if we allow ourselves to just process and go, like allowed myself a good cry. I had actually called my husband and asked him to come talk to me, and we had a good conversation, and I cried to him, and we had a nice hug, and he kind of reminded me all the things that we did do, and there is no reason to regret anything. And because he was right there with me, right, during all these years, it was helpful because I knew he was witnessing what I was doing, what we both were doing. He was experiencing our family life from his perspective, which is maybe a little bit more generous than mine, which, the habit of like, not enough, not enough, not enough. And so just allowing, again, like in one of my previous videos, allowing the feelings to go, to move through, allowing the whatever energetically, allowing it to discharge, whether through writing or through speaking. I made a post about it as well. I cried, I discussed it with my husband. I sent a loving message to my girls. I sent a loving message to my mother. And so as I allowed this energy to move and express itself in loving thoughts and loving words, and finding that kind of peacefulness and gentleness to myself, I feel better again. I feel better. It feels almost cleansing. It feels like a detox, whatever debris, emotional debris was coming up to my awareness. I allowed it to move through me. I expressed it. I've moved, I participated in processing it, and I feel better now. And now I have a couple of sessions coming up, and I'm informed because I was like, I'm going to be tear-stricken, teary for my sessions. How is that going to go? But anyway, I'm feeling much better now, and I think it's an important thing to share. Let me know how all of your holidays are going and what you're experiencing. See you tomorrow.